Hello everyone, welcome to JSP Ambience Luxury. My name is Jenny. I am the owner and creator of JSP Ambience Luxury. Today is our segment called The Strength of a Woman, and we're going to be rounding our topic that we started last week. I titled Marriage Breakers or Relationship Breakers. The first video I talked about new generation pastors being our home breakers. You need to go watch that video. Then the second video I talked about financial irresponsibility could be home breaker, forgetting your wedding anniversary or your spouse's birthday could be another problem, and non-sexual affection could be another home breaker. You need to go watch part 2. So today is the last part, which is part 3. We're going to round it up today. I have 3 things that I want us to talk about. Number 1 is lack of communication. Number 2 is lack of understanding. And number 3 is emotional support. So we're going to take the first one, which is communication. What is communication? Communication is the successful conveying or sharing of ideas or feelings to your spouse or to your partner or to anybody in general. It's the successful sharing or conveying of ideas or feelings. If it's a successful or if it's the successful conveying of ideas, why do we lack so much communication in our families? Why do we lack so much communication in our relationship? Why is it that it's hard for us to sit down and have a conversation? Why is it that it's hard for us to sit down and talk without yelling to each other? Why don't we sit down with our spouses? Why our women, our power is in our mouth. Our power is in our mouth. We can fight a man. We can beat a man. So our mouth is our power. When a woman wants to talk, you gotta let her talk. When your wife or your girlfriend comes back from work and she wanna talk to you, be that listening ear that she can hold on to. Be that person that she can sit down and talk to. I know people say women talk, women talk so much. That is the only power we have. That is the only power we have. Don't shush a woman down. Don't tell a woman you don't know what you are saying. You have to sit down and have a communication. Let there be communication in the family. I remember growing up from Africa. Women are not supposed to come where men are gathering. Men are the ones that take decisions for women. And some of these elders, some of these men were drunk last night. They wake up this in the morning and they're taking decisions. They're having meetings for women. Women are not allowed to come where men are having their meetings. Women are not allowed to have any say. Mind you, these are some people who are uneducated. These are some people who were drunk last night. A woman is not allowed to talk. A woman is not allowed to express herself. So bringing that to our marriages too, we are not allowed to express ourselves. Even when it comes to intimacy, we are not allowed to express ourselves. Only the men are allowed to do that. Women are not allowed. Time will not permit me to tell you my own experience. Don't shush a woman down. Don't shush your wife down. When she wants to talk, let her talk. Because if she's not talking to you, she's going to talk to somebody else. If you're not listening to her, she's going to talk to somebody else who's going to listen to her. I remember a story of a lady. She was so scared of her husband that whatever happened at her job, When she comes back home, she wouldn't tell her husband. She was afraid that if she tells her husband what was going on at her job, her husband might send her packing. Her director wanted to sleep with her. She was covering and couldn't tell the husband. When the boss couldn't get his way, he fired the lady. The lady came back home and told the husband, I was fired. The husband said, why? What did you do? Oh, my director wanted to sleep with me. The man was so mad. The man said, why didn't you tell me? Honey, why didn't you tell me? She said, I was scared to tell you. Maybe you might send me packing. Maybe you might not believe me. So when a woman wants to talk, let her talk. When she wants to communicate, let her communicate. Because that is the power that we have. Don't be the kind of a man you want to have a family meeting. You sit down and talk. But when your wife or when your children want to talk, you get up and walk away. Or when your wife wants to talk, that's when you start checking your emails. Or when your wife wants to talk, that's when you want to use the bathroom. Or when your wife wants to talk, that's when you change it to YouTube channels, or that's when you're changing to CNN. Be that listening ears. Please. That's how we can keep our families together. And again, when children want to talk, don't shush them down. My sister-in-law told me a story today. She said she watched a movie. This girl, she went into drugs because she couldn't talk to her mom. She couldn't talk to her dad. The only thing that she could do to fill in that gap was substance abuse. She went into drugs. It took somebody else to come tell the parents that your child is suffering because nobody want to talk to her, nobody want to relate to her, nobody want to listen to her. So she found something somewhere as a comfort zone. Don't be like that. Open up to your family. Open up to your children. Even the Bible said, come, let's reason together. That's what God told the children of Israel. He said, come, let's reason together. God even wants us to talk to him. God wants us to commune with him. If God wants us to come together and talk with him, how about us? How about relationship? How about our family? We need to come together and talk. Number 2 is lack of understanding. And somebody's asking, what is understanding? Understanding means to know or to comprehend. That's what understanding is. To know or to comprehend. When you're talking with your spouse, do you make yourself known to your spouse? Do you make yourself known to your children? Or are you the type that hides stuff? Are you the one that hides stuff from your family, or are you open to your family? When you say you are going somewhere, is that where you're actually going to, or where you are? Men, you have to understand the women. When our period is about to come, we're already moody. Things are changing in our body that we can't even understand what is going on. So when a woman says, I'm on my period, give her that chance. Give her that break. That is not the time to start talking about sex. That's not the time to start talking about what I want to do to you, what I want to do with you. Give her that time. Because when we wake up in the morning, things are flowing out of our body. Things are happening in our body that we can't even explain. We're still learning ourselves. We can't even explain what is going on. You have to understand us. You have to understand that this is where we are right now. We need you to just bear with us. Let's go through this stuff. And we'll promise when we're done, we're going to come for you. That's not a time to start telling her what you want to do. That's a time. Do you need some Ali? Do you need some painkiller? Do you need some food? Can I rub your back? Can I rub your stomach? Show her love. It's understanding. It's understanding. We really, really need that from our men. Understand us, please. We're going to take a commercial break. I will see you on the other side. Hello and welcome back. I hope you like my commercial. I was able to put that together. So please bear with me. I don't have money to pay for big adverts and big commercials. So I'm just going to be rolling like that until I'm able to make money. Until you buy my candles, buy my soap, then I'll be able to do bigger and better commercials. So for now, this is working for us. We will be rolling high very soon. So this is the soap and this is the candle. They go hand in hand. I have it like this with lavender and So Sexy. So they smell really, really good. They smell really good. So go and support us. It's JSP Ambience Luxury Candle.com. So our last point is emotional support. What is emotion? The word is driven by human emotion. And guess what? Emotion is a powerful tool to use in your relationship. There is nothing as sexy as showing empathy and sympathy to your spouse. It's so sexy, it's so beautiful, it's so amazing when you show those emotions. What are emotions? Emotions are your feelings. Emotions are excitement, they are angers, they are joy, they are laughter, they are ecstasy. Those are what emotions are. They are sadness, they are eager, they are fears, and they are happiness. When your spouse is expressing emotional, how do I put it? Emotional need, or she's expressing some kind of emotion, whether it be sadness or happiness, be there with that person. Be there with your spouse. The Bible says, mourn with them that mourn. Rejoice with them that rejoice. If your wife is in the hospital, be there for your wife. If there is a loss in your wife's family, be there to console your wife. Be there to console your spouse. Be there to console your family. I heard a story of a man who left his house. His wife lost her parents. He didn't know how to handle the situation. He left the house for 2 months, didn't come back until the woman was able to bury the parents. That was when he came back. When they asked him, he said he didn't know how to handle it. That was when the wife needed him the most. He bailed out on her. Be there. Show your emotional support. Show your emotional support to your spouse. Because if you don't, guess what? She's going to be in the arms of another man. She's going to be in the comfort of another man. If your wife is pregnant, this is the best time to be the best man you can be. Be gentle, be tender, be loving, be caring. If you have everything in the house, why would we go outside to get it? That woman is carrying your generation in her womb. That woman is carrying your wealth in her womb. That woman is carrying your joy in her womb. That woman is carrying somebody who is going to take care of you when you get old in her womb. Why don't you take care of that woman? Why don't you love that woman? Why don't you argue less? Why don't you show more excitement, show more ecstasy, show more happiness, show more joy, show more laughter? Love is the pleasantness of your emotion. Show good emotions. Show loving emotions. Don't be over the roof all the time. Don't be upset all the time. Don't be angry at the world all the time. Because remember, nobody owes you a jack in this world. Nobody owes you anything. You owe yourself. And don't think your happiness relies on somebody. Bring that happiness to your home. Bring that joy to your home. Bring that love to your marriage. I always tell people, relationship is not about finding the right person. It's about you being the right person. Be the right person for that woman who is on her period. Be the right person for that woman who is bleeding. Be the right person for that woman who is having fibroid. Be the right person for that woman who is having headache, who is pregnant. And you, woman, be the right person for your husband. When he comes back home and talk about his job, be there for him. Listen to him when he's talking about Wall Street. Be there and listen. If there is any loss in the family, listen. Show your emotions. Because when we get all of this at home, why would we go outside to go look for something? Because we know it's in the house. We know it's in our home. We know. The Bible says, behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It said it is like the oil. It said it is like the oil that is poured on the head of Aaron. It said, for there the Lord commands his blessing in togetherness, in oneness, in joy, in love. The Lord commands his blessing. The Lord he will not command his blessings in chaos. He only commands his blessing in oneness, in togetherness. So, ladies and gentlemen, take care of your home. Take care of yourself. Because we are made in love. We exist in love. Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave. Love your family. Give your best to your family. Give your all to your family. Because this is all that you got from the Lord. Until I meet you again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Share my channel to your friends and your enemies, your family members, please. And leave your comments in the comment section below, and be respectful too. If there is any topic that you want us to talk about, please don't hesitate. I am here, and we'll keep this ball rolling. Don't forget to go to jspambiousluxurycandle.com to support us. We have our candles and we have our soap. Very soon, we're going to be making something so exciting. You can't wait. And I too can't wait. Bye.